Hello, I make this video not a happy man. I'm at the neighborhood Walmart in San Jose, California. This is what it has become. I did not want to believe it, but it's happening. Does this look like your friendly neighborhood Walmart to you? No. Anyone who knows anything about jail or anything about that knows what this is. That is a holding area. Oh, I'm not allowed to go past this line actually, because the security guard told me if I do, it links up to the San Jose Police Department and they will come here and arrest me. That's kind of weird for a Walmart that's not in use anymore. So let's go take a look at what they did to this neighborhood Walmart. And the way it's set up too is perfect. Look at, they got a security. Why would you have a security camera right here? Why is this needed? What? This obviously looks like some sort of an entrance that they're gonna have you coming in and out of. I mean, come on. Oh God, just come on. Look at this. So as you see, this is the parking lot. This is where they're going to be busting you in. It's right off the 101.
Hello YouTube community. I'd like to show you this. I found that it has the license plate for Arkansas, and as you can see, this is a Walmart disaster response team. This pretty much confirms that this is going to be a FEMA camp.
Hi, I'm Janet Napolitano, Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. Homeland Security begins with hometown security. That's why I'm pleased that Walmart is helping to make our communities more safe and secure. If you see something suspicious in the parking lot or in the store, say something immediately. Report suspicious activity to your local police or sheriff. If you need help, ask a Walmart manager.
Walmart has struck a deal with the U.S. government, hiring 130,000 reserve, active duty, and veterans in the United States over the past 3 years. A massive force of highly trained and skilled soldiers. It's an odd fact because recently they just fired thousands of regular workers and closed 269 stores because of financial problems.
Reporting from the Springdale Walmart, or the closed down Walmart in Ohio. I want people to notice I'm on the back side of the compound, and this wire runs a lot farther than just the old Walmart. It wraps all the way up around David's Bridal. That part, that peak right there coming up right in the center in the front of the building, that's David's Bridal. It wraps all the way down and around all this. As you can see, it goes over to the other building and all the way down the building. Now, down here to the right, out of frame, hiding in the bushes, is a cop.
So if they put certain things in place, they can easily modify it on the fly. You know, they shut it down for a short period of time for plumbing issues. We saw that in the last year or so. And then they come back, and it appears like it's a normal Walmart again, but in actuality, it's had a few critical things installed inside of it, and various things modified to where it can easily and quickly be modified into a potential detention center of some sort. And here we're going to look at a little bit of evidence of some that have been permanently closed as well that have this. There's actually numerous things you can look at. And here's some more recent evidence. I've done videos in the past on this as well and pointed out things like, you know, having sort of a portable tower placed in the center of a parking lot. We'll go over that as well. Here we have disaster response team. I mean, Walmart disaster response team. Does that sound right to you? This is actual Walmart that was closed down, and it should be obvious what this is. This is a holding center. It's pretty obvious, actually. You've seen these, like for instance, at Guantanamo Bay, they have these type of detention, like holding center type things. Also, other prisons have that as well. And this is indeed at a Walmart, a former Walmart. he sort of walks around it, and then he shows you where they have a camera right at the entrance of this holding center. And you can see how it's been squared off and such. You can see here it's the same place, and then he's going over, and you can see that clearly is some sort of mall parking lot. Clearly this is some sort of mall type area where you would see something potentially like a Walmart or a Best Buy or something. And of course they've already removed all the signs and such. And he's actually going to go over to the window and look inside it. Okay, this is actually a video I made about almost exactly a year ago, where I show some evidence of tunnels in the back. Here he's turning around to show you that there's something like an elevation there. It looks kind of strange. You can see the elevation, and actually he's going to go ahead and show you the entrance of this tunnel that he's walking on top of right now, and you're going to see it for yourself. Here he is. He found the entrance and showing some footage, and he's also showing sort of the bird's eye view of where it is located. So that's kind of interesting footage. And there is actually some other disturbing stuff. Let's see if I can find some of the other stuff that what was this? Oh yeah, this is one of the porta potties at one, which is just like, here, let me turn up the
Fema trailer porta potties, Mission Valley Sanitation. Reminds me of stuff I saw in Iraq. Yep, FEMA style stuff. Over here you see what appears to be NASA on one of their bins. Maybe that's a garbage company or something, but that's pretty strange looking. All the outside is closed off. You can't see inside. I walked up to the front and it's all black trash bagged, blacked out. There's some of the, obviously a security camera right there. They're keeping watch on their store, their permanently closed store.
So they have obviously some sort of FEMA response coordination with Homeland Security with these Walmarts. And of course we saw that sort of detention center, holding center type thing at that one Walmart. And that's not the only one. There's others like that, where you can see with tall barbed wire fence around them, even with a clear indication of tunnels. I'm not sure if I had it in this video here. I've actually done a couple videos on this topic, and there's actually a lot of evidence. Oh yeah, okay, I think this one here, is this the one I'm thinking of with the, no, that's not it. Yeah, this doesn't actually even have all of it. There's even the guard tower one. Let me see if I can go find. Actually, let me show you this first. This is kind of funny.
Walmart, Midland, Texas. Just got run out of the parking lot by a security guard. Came over here to the Roadhouse to eat. Came back out, saw this on my Wi-Fi.
DHS, Mobile Command Center. So, you know, it's not like they sort of forgot to hide that part, you know. DHS Mobile Command Center at Walmart. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, right? I wanted to show you that one real quick first. Let's see if I can find the other things. I actually did a couple videos on this, I guess. Security guard tower, I think it's called. Let's see if I can go find it. Yeah, security guard towers. There's actually, yeah, here we go. Prison guard towers. Okay, here we go.
Corporate Slave America Walmart Supercenter in Hickory, North Carolina, where just before the holidays, Hickory Police Department decided they needed to put up one of these OCX Skywatch towers. They purchased it using JAG grant funding from the Federal Recovery Act of 2009. They started out during the holiday seasons saying they were going to patrol the area for the mass influx of customers coming through here. But what we have seen is that they just moved it shortly after the turn of the year local Target parking lot, and they also ended up putting it over at the mall. But this week I ride by, and here it is back here again. It's manufactured by OCX, ICX.
So there's one of these guard towers. There's actually multiple videos with such guard towers. So it's kind of interesting. And it's for riots. Okay, so basically if there's a guard up there, that's the whole reason it's raised up so high, is because of riots and such. And it has, you know, let's see, I think he covers some of this.
And the megaphone, so you can just imagine what that would look like in the dark in a foggy night with a bunch of protesters around it. The manufacturer of this thing here even says on the website that it can be used for crowd control and civil unrest.
Here's another one.
Your part. Total intimidation.
Here's another one. Yeah, there's a few of them. They had a few Walmarts. Kind of strange. So, yeah, you got those as well. You got the tunnels. You have the what appear to be holding cells at a couple of these things. There's actually been, I think, a couple Walmarts turned into literal prisons. Like, they're actually being used as prisons right now. So, yeah, it's kind of strange. It's just a little bit strange. You have to ask yourself, you know, what is going on here? Obviously, this is for civil unrest. And why are they expecting civil unrest? I mean, it doesn't seem like there really should be a lot of civil unrest unless we start causing, you know, if someone starts stirring the pots and making civil unrest. And why would they want to make civil unrest? You know, so that's just the questions I'm asking, right? I'm sure you're asking the same questions as well. And of course, if some of these places that were shut down for plumbing, alleged plumbing issues, actually had certain components installed to where it could easily transition into something other than a Walmart, that would make sense, wouldn't it? I mean, isn't that what they would want to have? Something that could quickly convert in the case of civil unrest.
August 26th, 1981. North Korea. The communist regime of Kim Il-sung is flexing its military muscles. Fearing an invasion of the democratic South, the West desperately needs intelligence.
We had to understand what is happening with the North Korean order of battle. What is their intention? Where are their forces? What are they up to? What are they doing?
They're the ones who should be arresting, not me.
Why don't you say that before? What do we got here? Cam, this is William Klein. He was wrecking an office.
But I just wanted to meet them face to face. I wanted them to admit what they were doing.
Who is they? He was in the office of the Trilateral Commission.
Trilateral Commission?
Yeah, the Trilateral Commission.
All right, what is the Trilateral Commission?
It's an organization founded in 1973 by David Rockefeller. Bring together business and political leaders from the United States, Europe, Japan, so they could work together for better economic and political cooperation. Between their nations.
And that's what they'd like us to believe. But you see, what they're really up to is a scheme to plant their own loyal members in positions of power in this country, to work to erase national boundaries and create an international community, and in time bring about a one world government with David Rockefeller calling the shots. One world government with
I take it they're pressing charges?
Yeah, well, he broke a globe and some UNICEF artwork. Well, they're in on it, too.
Okay, Mr. Klein, if you just...
I'm telling you, our whole way of life as we know it is in jeopardy.
I appreciate that information.
But I have the documented evidence. It's all in there. Show him.
Well, he's got these magazines here.
Conspiracy Review? Suppressed Truth Roundup?
The whole master plan is exposed.
Yeah, well,
You're still not convinced, huh? Would you like to hear the names of just a few of the people who have been on the Trilateral Commission?
not particularly.
James Earl Carter. Heard of him?
Look, Mr. Klein...
Henry Kissinger. You heard of him? Walter Mondale.
True, true.
Mr. Klein, this is
John Anderson. George Bush. Now, you remember at the convention, everybody thought it was going to be Ford for Veep. You know what happened? David Rockefeller just picked up a phone, put in a call. Hey, Ronnie, forget Jerry, it's George. Bye. So, no matter who won in November, they had their man in the White House.
Are you through? Are you through?
Thank you.